IEBC Amendment Bill 2024, which William Ruto has promised to sign into law. We say that this should be done expeditiously on this Sabasaba day so that we can have the process get underway of coming up as soon as possible with a new IEBC. Because the country right now is at a crossroads. This is not a thing that we think should be delayed for even one extra day. Allow us also to really commend our leaders in the Senate, the whole Senate. I saw for the first time Azimio and Kenya Kwanza talking the same language at the floor of the Senate when they refused to go on recess because the country was burning. What happened on the other side? The National Assembly. I think it was a tunnel that helped them get away from young Kenyans, running away from their own youth.
The ambulance.
And the ambulance, some of them, I'm told the speaker escaped in an ambulance. And some of them tried to access Vigilante House, and the police for once told them, no, the Gen Zs are on you. And you may have seen them escape by helicopter atop the KICC. What a shame. Running away from your own people. But the Senate has stood firm and asked for once for accountability in support of the agenda by Gen Z. So we, Mheshimiwa Senator Ambua, who is the Deputy Minority Leader in the Senate for Azimio, we thank you and your team. And even those others like Boni Alwale, and even I saw Cheruyot, apologize. It is apology time to this country. So this Sabasaba Day is very significant in this country, very, very significant. Of course, when it happened in the 80s and 90s, it gave way to the doing away with amending the Constitution, the famous Section 2A, to allow for multi-party democracy, which is what we are today. This time, the Gen Zs got William Ruto to do away with Finance Act 2024, and also Finance Act 2023, which is still operational. Some of us hold the view that, for example, the housing tax is a slush fund. We have said that before. The corruption continues unabated. A lot of monies get collected, and no accountability with regard to how they use their monies. The problem, some have said, in this country is not revenue collection, but the consumption levels, the opulence, the greed that has been demonstrated by leaders, the inexplainable nepotism in this country. Additional to corruption, nepotism, tribalism. But the Gen Zs, congratulations, they have come up now with a country that we can say is getting detribalized. Because if you want to annoy the Gen Zs, you talk to them about your tribe. So this is a big achievement, and the days of transparency are ahead of us. But before that happens, there's a lot of work to do. And we have come to Meru to tell our brothers and sisters that the struggle continues, a luta continua.
Today, we say to those who lost their lives last year, during the Maandamano, 75 of them, we say to the 41 Gen Zs who lost their lives, and they're all very young, from Rex, who was 29, that we buried in Machakos the other day, to Kennedy Onyango, who was only 12 years, and who took almost 8 bullets. And this system keeps changing the story. But Kenyans saw a little boy of 12 years whose body was riddled with bullets and who died at the hands of our police. We are here to commemorate these deaths, but also to salute the freedom fighters. These young Gen Zs, 41 of them, are heroes, just like the freedom fighters of our first liberation, who got the colonial government out of place. Freedom fighters of the second liberation, who went on Sabasaba Day and got the Nyayo system out, and who said Moi must go, and Moi went. Today we hear these young heroes saying Ruto must go, and Ruto will go. We have no doubt about that. It's a matter of time. We know he's trying to panel beat his government, to put some very cosmetic changes, to form task forces. We must thank the Law Society of Kenya for rejecting to be lured into a system of cleansing an already failed regime. Let us listen to the voices of the millions of Kenyans who are saying Ruto must go, and ensure Ruto goes. As Azimio, we want to assure them that we stand with them. Their cause is our cause.
Leo ni siku ya muhimu sana katika taifa la Kenya, ambayo ni ya makumbusho ya sacrifices zile taifa la Kenya na viongozi wa Kenya wa zamani walifanya ndio tufike pale tumefika leo. Na kwa hivyo tunawakumbuka hawa, wale wengine walikufa, wengine wakakuwa maimed, wengine wakapata majeraha ya kundumu wakipigania mabadiliko Kenya. Na tunashukuru vijana wetu ambao mara nyingine tulifikiria hawaoni shinda zile siku, wameamuka zaidi yetu na wamehakikisha hii serikali iko iwajibike. Demand ya Gen Z ni uwajibikaji wa serikali, sababu serikali inasimamia watu na fedha za watu. Kwa hivyo watu wanasema lazima iwajibike. They want an accountable government, not a government that leaves lunch when the citizens are suffering, not a government that spends money anyhowly, unaccountable and continues taxing people, not a government that does not care about business people, doesn't care about the youth, not a government that wants the young people to defer their dreams even as they enrich themselves and pocket the resources that are there. So this demand for an accountable government will continue, na sisi tunaunga mkono Gen Z na tuko pamoja na wao. Kwa hivyo ndio sababu tuko hapa leo, tunatembea huku leo tuhakikishe hii siku muhimu katika kalenda ya Kenya imekuwa commemorated vizuri. Na tuambie serikali ya Kenya kwanza, kama vile mheshimiwa amesema, the public will not relent. Smoke screens and cosmetic changes won't do anything. These young people are very educated. They are able to analyze issues. They have gone to the best schools. So a window dressing exercise will not satisfy them. So forget about saying you want to do some changes. Up here, when corruption starts from the bottom inaingia kwa civil service mpaka huko chini, what they want is complete overhaul of how government is run so that they can see value for their money. Uwezi kuendelea kuongeza taxes when problems, I would even say close to half of the money is actually misused. Ni matumizi na misuse ya pesa ya serikali wanataka iende chini, hiyo pesa itumike vizuri kulipa hiyo mandeni, Kenya iweze kuenda mbele. So any cosmetic changes will not satisfy them, neither will we be satisfied as leaders. So hivyo tunaambia Gen Z, don't relent on your demand, continue demanding. After all, you are the young people and the future of the country is for the young people.